Okay everyone, this is going to be a quick test of the Canon EOS M5. I've had this since actually December when it came out, and I really like this camera. Hi everyone, I'm Rick Zanotti and this is Tech Down Over. Today we are reviewing, not really testing, the Canon EOS M5, M4 mirrorless. This is a camera that pretends to compete against the Panasonic GH5, the Sonys, and other mirrorless cameras. It's not a bad camera actually. It lacks 4K, which everyone else has. Canon? Canon? Hello, Canon? They're not hearing me. My phone has 4K. In fact, let me show you my phone. This is my Samsung Galaxy S8. This phone, I should be in focus. I should totally be in focus. This phone has 4K. 4K. It's not bad either for a phone. I have a GH5, Panasonic GH5, 4K, GH4, 4K, FZ1000 I had, 4K, the G7, 4K, oh gosh, the LX100, 4K, and those are all, some of them 3 years old already. I still have some of them. The LX100 I still have. I have my GH4. They're all 4K. In fact, the new GH5 beats you hands down. That's really an amazing video camera. That competes against your high-end cinema line. What's wrong with that picture? Anyway, Canon, I love you. I have your cameras. I have two XA10s, two XA25s, two XA35s. I have invested in you. I have a Canon 5 DSR. You like that camera, 51 megapixel or 50 megapixels. It's a great camera. I have the XC10, X Charles 10, XC10. It's a fun camera. It's a little kind of picture camera camcorder. It shoots 4K, but the wrong codec. It's too big. Make it better. You don't have to do these big 300, 400 megabit per second codecs. They're too big. They take too long to edit. And you can't read them unless you have certain types of editors, which I do now. I use DaVinci Resolve, now 14. I was using 12.5. I use sometimes Final Cut Pro, but not often. I use Premiere, and I use Sony Vegas, though I've been using that less and less, and probably not much at all anymore. I actually do like DaVinci Resolve 14. It's pretty darn cool. This takes great pictures. It has a 24.3, I think, megapixel sensor, APS-C sensor. This competes very well against the Panasonic and Sonys and Nikons in APS-C land. It takes really good pictures. The native lenses suck. There may be one good one. That's what I heard. The one I had sucks. It's just they're lousy. I right now have a 35mm L lens f2.0 from Canon on this with the Canon lens converter they give you for about $100. It's amazing. It really looks good. It looks very good on my Sigma lenses. I've got about 3 or 4 Sigma lenses, from the 50mm to the bigger zooms. I also have Tamron, the 85mm, amazing on this. And I have the 70 to 200mm Tamron, again, amazing. It really does look good. So what do we do with this camera? It is a great, can do everything so camera. It's not great at anything, but it's really good at some things, like being mediocre. And yet, I like it. It's the most mediocre camera I love. Go figure. It takes okay video. You're watching me on the EOS M5 right now. It's not bad. I have an ice light lighting me. I've got a little bit of overhead lighting from, not really lighting, it's lighting a wall, from some track lighting with, what is it? I think they're Philips LEDs. They're nice. They're really good. They're daylight LEDs at about 90 something CRI. Not bad. The ice light's fun. It looks like a little Darth Vader light sword. Yeah. Got a monitor here if you can see it. It's fairly wide at 35. So this is an Asus 32-inch monitor. And on this side, I've got an Art Vocal Studio, that's a compressor limiter gate, and audio interface for my machine. I use that quite a bit. It's a great interface. And that's it. Really simple layout, real simple shoot right now. I tend to shoot here a lot. And this is my home, by the way. This is my home studio. I have an office at work that looks similar but bigger. And it has more stuff, sort of. There at work, I tend to use the Flex Light from Westcott. I love Westcott. They make such innovative and good things. And then we have the full studio at work where we do our recordings. We do most of our video with the XA35s. Those are camcorders. SDI camcorders, they're great. They're actually very good camcorders, especially for video production and broadcasting. Wonderful. I may try doing a podcast with this one day. I did connect this up to my 32-inch Dell monitor at work. That's one of the Pro Dell monitors. And it looked good. As I was going, oh, that's kind of cute. I got to try that. So maybe I will do that maybe next week. I'm not sure. But anyway, it's a great camera. As I move around, it should be focusing on me because I am on face and eye tracking. I close my eyes, come bring them open. Tracking should always be on. It's very quiet too, by the way, on tracking. The 35mm seems good. It's a little wide, but I could bring it closer and really get a good close-up shot and scare you, yeah. Anyway, that's it. Quick review, little bashing of Canon, though I do love Canon. Here, by the way, Canon, here's the perfect camera. Put out a 7D Mark III or a 6D Mark II. Give it a vari-angle monitor, as they all should have, any which way. Not this up and down crap. That's stupid, especially on this one where you go down. Fire these engineers or these idiot marketing guys who are putting this stuff together, really, seriously. Sorry I called you an idiot, but look at the way you're acting. 7D Mark III, let's say. Give it 4K. Do it. Just do something for the people for once. 4K. Screw your cinema camera. Only 6 people buy those anyway. Do a 4K camera. Vari-angle monitor. 15 frames a second. Give it beautiful 4K. Anything you want. Just ISO of 50,000. Oh man, I would buy that. I may buy 2 of those. That may even replace my GH5, who knows? But do it. Do it and do it right. And you'll get your customers back. Even the ones like me who are still there, but not looking at you that much anymore. I love you, Canon, but you're hard to live with. We may have irreconcilable differences. I hope not. See you next time, everyone. And by the way, I'm bashing Canon, but I can. I bought a lot of Canon gear over the last 20 years. Have a good one. Bye-bye. So let's see how that came out on this M5.